Hello everyone and welcome back to the Impact Play, impacting more than just gaming. I'm your host and team leader, Mohammed, otherwise known as It's Yagu. We are your one-stop news shop for latest and greatest across gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, and music. Plus, we are also amplifying voices from those respective fields and having this restored here on the Impact Play. You can join us and record the show live over at twitch.tv/TheImpactPlay and by clicking on that notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live. Or later on YouTube or even on your favorite podcast platform. Simply search for the Impact Play. There's only one word folks, and it's all caps. But however you consume our content or wherever you consume it, we are there. Your support keeps our lights running and keeps the content coming. You can support us over at anchor.fm/TheImpactPlay/support, where tier 2 supporters and above have access to exclusive content, including the voice show, getting the show ad-free, and so much more. Or you can even support us by using an Epic credit code, the Impact Play. We are Epic partners. With every purchase you make within the Epic store, when you use that credit code, we do get a kickback and a slight commission to help support the show for the elevators at no extra cost to you. So this episode of The Impact Play is sponsored by Audible. However, me and the team will tell you about that later. This is episode 212, and on the agenda, we have new updates that are coming to Cyberpunk 2077. The Xbox Elite controller is finally getting the Design Lab treatment. New updates for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. A Ubisoft Forward is imminent. Apple unveils the iPhone 14, the Series 8 watch, and tons more. Another GameStop partnership, Google's upcoming event, and more. Cyberpunk Edgerunners announces their English voice cast. NFL season is here. New signings in the NBA, the WNBA Finals, the Dota 2 Internationals, LCS Summer Finals, Weekend, Warzone EU and North America World Series. Blackpink reveals their Born Pink World Tour. Justin Bieber further postpones his world tour. New music by Joshua Bassett, Ari Lennox, Nicki Minaj, and more. Plus the top stories of the week. So welcome to our very first segment of the show, where we discuss what we have been playing, what we have been enjoying, essentially what we have been up to. Alrighty, folks, so if you were able to join us for our playthrough that we did, I think it was Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, we ended up playing Destiny 2, ended up playing some good amount of a playthrough of, which campaign was it? Shadowkeep. I was able to go through a good amount of that campaign finally. But yeah, if you missed out on it, it's live on our YouTube channel, so you can check that out there. As I was watching, I'm so into watching She-Hulk. I gotta watch the last 2 episodes. I haven't watched it. I'm currently still watching The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. I'm enjoying that more. But I hopped off of House of the Dragon. I didn't enjoy that at all. It's giving me Game of Thrones vibes, which I gave that a chance a couple times when the show was very popular. And it didn't do it for me. So I think this is having the same vibes as that. That's why I'm like, ugh, I don't feel like watching the show. That's why I'm like, ugh, I just hopped off of it. But nonetheless, we are still playing through our Game Pass playthrough, which is of As Dusk Falls. So we are nearing completion. Hopefully we'll complete that soon, and of course there will be a review cast once I do complete it, and hopefully we'll do a fireside sit-down. We'll invite the devs onto the show for a discussion and whatnot. So I guess be on the lookout for a lot more content coming your way. A review cast for She-Hulk episodes 3 and 4, and yeah, just expect a lot more content from us here on the Impact Play. But nonetheless, let's get into the news, folks. But before we do, you can sign up for your free 30-day trial and immediately get access to 1 credit. And if you have Amazon Prime, you get access to 2 credits, and it's good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/TheImpactPlay. Once again, the URL is audibletrial.com/THEIMPACTPLAY. Alrighty, folks, but before we get into the housekeeping, actually, it's part of housekeeping too. I'm pretty sure you noticed the panels that are actually the new addition to the panels. There's a donation tracker for Extra Life, which we are raising funds for our local children's hospital here in Atlanta, our children's healthcare of Atlanta. And we're going to be supporting them from here on out. Because it's just supporting our local kids that need it the most. So you can donate as little as $1 and it will go a long way. Simply click on the donation link down below, or you can simply type !donate in chat, either offline or when we're online as well. It'll work either way, and just donate as much as you want. You could donate anonymously, or you could donate with your gamer tag or what name you want read. But just please be respectful with the name. Make sure it's nothing offensive or anything like that of the sort. But nonetheless, I guess we'll get into the housekeeping for you folks. Okay, so we are trying to unlock partner for our YouTube channel. So our goal is 1,000 subs over on YouTube. So if you guys want a lot of content, we have reacts, we have spoiler casts, review casts, a lot of content that are there for you for your enjoyment, which is free as well. So help us unlock that 1,000 subscriber goal, and just help us. I know we can do that. 1,000 is nothing. We're literally about halfway there. And we have, speaking of reacts, we have a lot of reacts for you. The Apple announcements, gaming, and what have you. Just trailers or whatever you like is there. And we also, and if you guys didn't check out our spoiler cast for Dragon Ball Superhero, it is available on podcast services, your favorite podcast platform, or even on YouTube as well. So you can enjoy the content, enjoy my thoughts on the show, my hot takes, and enjoy like a 30-minute rant. Yeah, just of me talking about Dragon Ball and just enjoying that film. And that's about, oh yeah, and one more announcement as well. We reached 40K views on YouTube. And we actually surpassed that. 40K views on YouTube. And me on behalf of the entire team here on the McPlay, give you our thanks and our gratitude as well. And thank you for supporting us and everything we do. Alright, I guess we'll get into the gaming side of things, folks, after this. Alrighty, folks, so Disney D23 was earlier today, and we have a ton of announcements. But this one, that's part of, this one's going to be gaming announcements, and the rest is going to be part of entertainment announcements, because it was both. And this was their first ever Disney and Marvel Games Showcase, which is the first. And it was hosted by, I should say, co-hosted by the one and only Blessing Jr., Adeoye Jr. from Kinda Funny. So kudos to him for getting that amazing opportunity and to win for all of us. Alright, so here we go. Here's an article coming from IGN, which is, they do amazing roundups. Alright, so D3 2022 is home to the first ever Disney and Marvel Games Showcase, like I said. And the show gave us a glimpse into the future of Disney and Marvel games from studios around the world. So, there was an announcement, so we'll get into them. So, Amy Hennig and Skydance New Media have revealed that their upcoming narrative-driven ensemble adventure game with Marvel Entertainment will be centered around Captain America and Black Panther during World War II. During the story, players will travel to Paris, Wakanda, and potentially even more places. While the game is currently untitled, it promises to feature 4 playable heroes as the young Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, Azuri, T'Challa's grandfather, and the World War II era Black Panther. Oh, I'm curious how that'll look. Gabriel Jones, a U.S. soldier and member of the Howling Commandos, and Nali, leader of the fledgling Wakanda spy network. After an indefinite delay, Marvel's Midnight Suns has a new release date of December 2nd, 2022 for new gen consoles and PC. Unfortunately, the Switch version still has no date in sight. Alongside the release date news, it was revealed that Marvel's Midnight Suns will be getting prequel shorts beginning October 31st, and that are a set of 5 short videos to provide a backstory on the formation of the young core of the Midnight Suns. That's interesting. That's a new take to it. Okay. Well, I'll take it. Thomas was a lone developer. Bichel Games, Bichel Games, have revealed Tron Identity, a new visual novel adventure that follows Query, a detective program tasked with solving the mystery of an unprecedented crime. While not much more was revealed, we do know it will be released on PC and console sometime in 2023. Disney Illusion Island is a new 2D platformer starring Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy that is said to arrive exclusively on the Nintendo Switch sometime next year. The art style looks similar to the recent Mickey Mouse shorts, and the story will see Mickey and friends embark on a quest to explore the mysterious island of Monolith and recover 3 mystical books to save the world from disaster. Alright, so we have a new AR game that has been announced by Niantic, developer of Pokemon Go, dubbed Marvel World of Heroes, that will let fans create their very own superhero and team up with their favorite Marvel characters in the world. You can pre-register now at marvelworldofheroes.com and ahead of its global launch on mobile devices in 2023. I'll share the URL with you guys in chat if you guys are interested in registering, which I'm gonna go ahead and register myself. Hopefully we can get early access for the show. Okay, so we got a quick look at Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Marvel Snap, the upcoming free-to-play collectible card game, gets a global release. I could have sworn they had their own TCG. It's an app for mobile and PC, October 18th, 2022. I was gonna say, like, everyone literally has their own card game. Like, literally. There's tons of them out there. Return to Monkey Island got a new trailer. And it's set to be released September 19th. And of course, we're gonna review that as well. We have Aliens Dark Descent. We got a first look gameplay trailer. And the game will arrive in PC and console in 2023. We have Gargoyles, 90s platformer, will be coming to modern consoles and PC. We have Disney's Dreamlight Valley, which is a life sim game, which is akin to Animal Crossing. It recently launched into early access and will soon add a new Toy Story realm. We have a mobile MMO shooter, dubbed Avatar Reckoning. We got a first look. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. We got a new Galactic Edition and some new characters. Disney Speedstorm introduces new racers from Monsters Incorporated. We have Disney Mirrorverse. We have a Halloween season that is coming soon. Marvel Strike Force will add Red Hulk. And that's about it. So we got a good amount of announcements. Okay. Okay. Let me say, folks, I'm just pre-registering real quick. Confirm, easy, simple. Literally, it's you fill up 3 steps: birthday, email, and what else was that? I forgot. But yeah, that's it. Pre-registered. Okay, we'll give them a follow on social. Okay. Okay. All right, so moving on. Cyberpunk 2077. We have they're ending development of new content apparently for the PS4 and Xbox One versions of Cyberpunk. CD Projekt has confirmed in an update note that future expansions, including the recently announced Phantom Liberty, will only be released on PC, PS5, Stadia, and Xbox Series X and S. Following patch 1.6, which is the Edge Runners update, they'll focus their attention and resources on the newer generations of Cyberpunk. And apparently they're committed to provide technical support for the last gen versions of the game according to the release. Okay. Moving on. We have an Xbox Elite Controller Series 2 Core that was released. Not released, but announced. Apparently, it's a cheaper version of the Elite controller, which it'll cost you $120. It'll drop you by $129.99, but it won't include all the customization options as the regular controller, which is at $179.99. But you are. Hold on, let me look this up real quick. Actually, let me show you. Let me show you what it looks like. For all you audio-only listeners, you're definitely missing out if you aren't coming back to check the VOD, either on Spotify or on our YouTube channel. Okay, give me a second. Okay, how do I show this? Display capture. That's what happens when you're like a one-man show, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay. There we go. That's what it looks like. Let's go to the pre-order slot first. No, it doesn't show me. Okay. Then here's a comparison. This is the regular Elite controller, Series 2 with everything, and here's the core. So essentially, it's just a different colored controller with nothing in it, just a screwdriver. That's it. Doesn't include any of this. And that's everything that's included in both. A nice comparison for you. So we're gonna click on this. We're gonna open this. And let me see something real quick. More. Let's see. Nope. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, we're gonna close this. Component pack will set you back $59.99. So it'll cost you more than just an Elite Series 2 controller, just for the white edition, literally. So that's what I don't understand. Like that's $59.99, which is $60. $129, which is $130. It'll set you back like $190, at least, plus the tax and all that stuff. But yet, so it'll cost you about $10 more than the one that already comes with everything. So I don't understand their mindset. Okay. Let me see. Okay. But yeah. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, and it is coming to the design lab as well. The Elite wireless controller Series 2. So you'll be able to customize it as well. And then this is what I wanted to show you as well. They have this jersey, which I'm going to show you now, to And to release and coincide with the new controller, the Core White. Okay. Reflective, woven hip, moisture wicking, and zippered sleeve pockets, and a magnetic band on the chest for styling metal Xbox Elite controller components. So it'll be. I'm pretty sure it's here. I'm pretty sure this is in the magnetic strip. Oh, I just realized it has a nice pocket here, where you could put your components as well, because it's gonna be magnetized. That's funny. Okay. Okay. But yeah, for 99.99, if you guys are interested in copying it. But it's just funny. But yeah. Okay. So let's get out of here and continue going on to the next subject that we have. We have a Call of Duty experience is headed straight for your phone. We have Call of Duty Warzone is officially announced. So there will be a Call of Duty Next announcement with Call of Duty Next, which is I guess Call of Duty's version of a showcase. They'll announce stuff for Warzone, Warzone Mobile, and let me see, get into that article. Hold on, I didn't expect that to be here. Oh, here it is. The future of the franchise. It'll take place September 15th. Yeah, literally. That's all. Okay, so I'll put this aquí. So next we have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is getting a special edition Switch OLED edition. How do I do this? Oh, here it is, full screen. Okay, this was coming over from IGN as well. Hey, buddy, that one I wanted. Hold on. This is the regular OLED. What happened? I'm like, what the heck? Where the heck are the decals or whatever the heck you call it? The different colorways. Ah, they didn't show it. Okay, okay, just a trailer. I guess we'll play the trailer, but we'll mute it. Okay. Okay. So if you guys are interested in checking it out, you can check out our YouTube channel where we did a react for it. Oh, okay. When I saw it, I'm like, it looks weird. It doesn't like usually on they usually release it, and I didn't expect the OLED edition because they usually do the Nintendo Switch Lite, where they did it with the last Pokemon game. What is it? The Diamond and what's the other one? Diamond and Pearl remix. They did a Switch Lite version, but this one just looks weird. I'm like, they usually put the legendaries in the back, but that's it. They put a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I like the Splatoon version of it better than this. And I'm not even a Splatoon fan. I just like the console. It's on the dock, but not behind it. Like, I don't get that at all. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay. We're done with that, and now we have a new trailer as well that was released that showed 3 separate stories that'll make up the core of the new upcoming titles. So it's the regular gym route where you could beat 8 gyms, badges, what have you. The second one, which I thought it was like a ribbon type thing, but it's what is it? I forgot from the trailer. Oh, it's a school type thing where you could. Let me see. What is it? What do they call it? You're attending a school in the new Paldea region and have been handed a special independent study project with the A treasure hunt, with the theme A treasure hunt. So Victory Road is the gyms, and then there's another one where you encounter, I guess, the new versions, Team Rocket, or the bad eggs, whatever. Let me see, what's that other thing called? Yeah, but yeah, Team Star, which is Starfall Street, which is the villainous group apparently. Team Star, like it's so weird. But yeah, and then there's also a neat feature where I believe you could let one of your Pokemon go on its own, and it'll like auto battle. It'll defeat Pokemon, get items as well for you on its own. All right, let's move on, folks. So we have a new PS5 system update that includes a 1440p resolution support, new gameless features, and a user interface, as well as social improvements. Finally. Okay, let me see something. Ba, ba, ba. I think I'm good, right? Then I'm gonna lower the lights a little bit. Okay, we're looking good. Okay, perfect. All right. All right. So, okay. And it's getting game list as well. Uh, and each list will able to hold 100 games, so it's essentially folders. And the limit is 15 lists or folders. Okay. And speaking of PlayStation, PlayStation has Microsoft actually has promised to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation for the next 3 years beyond the current agreement between Activision and Sony. In a statement provided to GameStation.biz, Ryan says the offer was quote unquote inadequate on many levels. The disagreement between the two companies follows Microsoft's offer to buy Call of Duty publisher Activision Blizzard. And they've been concerned over the possibility of Microsoft's withholding of or degrading Activision Blizzard's content from other consoles or subscription services. Last week, Xbox did reveal that had provided a signed agreement to Sony to guarantee Call of Duty on PlayStation, with feature and content parity for at least several more years, beyond Sony's existing contract with Activision. Xbox said this offer goes well beyond typical gaming industry agreements. And quote unquote, apparently, let's see. So here's a quote from Jim Ryan. I hadn't intended to comment on what I understood to be a private business decision, but I feel the need to set the record straight because Phil Spencer brought this into a public forum. Of course, it's a public forum because everybody knows that Activision Blizzard is being acquired. So whatever. Microsoft has only offered for Call of Duty to remain on PlayStation for the 3 years after the current agreement. After almost 20 years of Call of Duty on PlayStation, their proposal was quote-unquote inadequate on many levels and failed to take account of the impact of our gamers. We could want to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality Call of Duty experience, and Microsoft's proposal undermines this principle. I love how it's inadequate. And like, first of all, you guys, PlayStation is, we reported on this before, where PlayStation is paying developers to keep titles away from Game Pass. So if anything's being inadequate, it's them. I love how the hypocrisy is. I'm like, really? Inadequate? And first of all, they could have easily canceled any agreements you had because once acquisition goes through, it's all Microsoft now. It's all Xbox. So they have no what's that word? They don't owe you anything. They don't have to keep those current contracts because it's gonna be owned by them now. But the way they did it with Bethesda, they're keeping the current contracts. And on top of keeping the current contracts, they're giving you an extra 3 years. You guys are just being mad and iffy just because more than likely any future titles is gonna be exclusive to Game Pass, of course. But yeah, you guys are being iffy about that. And on top of it, they have a marketing deal. And they also have a deal with the Call of Duty League where they only play on PlayStations. So that's what they're worried about, the marketing deal. But at the same time, they're like, they're acting like they built the Call of Duty IP. No, they didn't. Call of Duty was built by the Microsoft 360, not the PS3. Microsoft the 360 era, but on the Microsoft 360 it was exclusive on there for a while. But you guys are saying, "Oh no, we guys built the brand," or "It's been on our console for 20 years." Okay, you guys didn't even have the best experience, anyways. Especially on PS3, you guys talking about the best experience for our gamers. That's funny. I love how the hypocrisy is. I'm like, really? Like, come on. And please keep in mind, it's not a Jim Ryan versus what's his name? I'm botching on the name from all this. Let me see. Phil Spencer. It's Microsoft v Xbox. Like, literally, it's Microsoft. No, I'm Microsoft. PlayStation speaking. Jim Ryan speaking on behalf of PlayStation, and Phil speaking on behalf of Xbox. But at the same time, they're always, like, literally ever since their Bethesda acquisition, they held up their contract obligations before they were acquired. So of course they're going to do the same thing here. But anything in the future, it's going to be exclusive. But on top of that, giving him an extra 3 years. Come on. And not even 3 years, they're giving them several years, quote unquote. I love how they're getting all hurt and everything. Like, come on. That's how the world works. That's all business. But nonetheless, a Ubisoft Forward will play host to an Assassin's Creed showcase that promises to unveil the future of the franchise, possibly bringing more news on Assassin's Creed Infinity. Ubisoft Forward will deliver new reveals and updates on several of the publisher's upcoming titles, as well as special Assassin's Creed showcase offering a peek at what's next for the franchise. Of course, it'll include the recently confirmed Assassin's Creed Mirage, as well as an update on Assassin's Creed Infinity. So thank you, Ajin, for that. Alright, EA owns a new studio dubbed Ridgeline Games, coming from GamesIndustry.biz. A new studio that will focus on the narrative development of the Battlefield franchise. The newly established developer will be overseen by Halo co-creator Marcus Lato, who's worked in the games industry for over 25 years. So hopefully it'll bring Battlefield to a better place, so we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so Xbox is testing a new Xbox homepage and expected to launch in 2023. A new UI is getting a visual overhaul with a number of changes planned that will roll out as experience for Xbox insiders over the next few months. Alright, this one came over from GameSpot, and this other one's coming over from The Verge, where Xbox is, let me see, did release an update that'll get better noise suppression during party chats to remove clicks, background music, and even breathing. It'll be enabled by default. Microsoft says that it's easy to toggle off or on. All right. So we're done with gaming, folks. Now I'm going to move on to tech. So everyone was, like, literally a lot of people well aware of the ABBA event that took place. When did it take place? September 7th, so 2 days ago, as of this recording. So we got some, I look at the new iPhones, the new Apple Watch. We're going into everything right away. So, the iPhone, this is coming from Times Guide, by the way. The iPhone 14 isn't a big leap from the iPhone 13. And that includes the new phone $799 price tag, and it runs on an A15 system on chip as before. Apple has turned to a 5-core GPU for improved performance over last year's phones. The main camera is still 12 megapixels, but there's a bigger sensor for improved low-light photos. And so the 14 got rid of the Mini, but replaced it with a Plus. So essentially, the Plus has less features. Has almost the same features as the 14, but just a bigger screen. So instead of the iPhone 14 has a 6.1, the Plus is a 6.7 inch screen. But the iPhone 14 is a 6.1 inch screen. And the Pro Max is a 6.7 as well. So let's see. So the new iPhone 14s aren't getting a price increase only here in the US. By the way, we'll get into that later. But all they said was it's not getting a price increase in their announcements. But yet, we're gonna get further clarification later on. But let's see, the Pro and Pro Max are getting a 4nm A16 Bionic chipset that powers both phones, significant camera improvements, a 48 megapixel main shooter. The notch is gone that is replaced by a cutout that is named the Dynamic Island that incorporates animations and notifications, which looks nice. Alrighty. And the Apple Watch 8 it will start at $399 GPS version, and of course it's going to be an LTE version as well. And also an Apple Watch 8 is getting a new temperature sensor, which is also it'll help women with reproductive planning, but also that will also be kept privately. So Apple won't have access to that. That will be tied to your iCloud and your password and what have you. And it's getting a lower power mode that doubles the battery life as well. We got a new Apple Watch SE. It's gonna be, we know about the SE. It's a lower entry. It's getting also the crash detection software that is being available on the Ultra as well as Apple Watch 8, and the starting price is at $249. And the Ultra is more of a rugged watch that is at $799, and no, starting at $799. But it has a precise GPS tracking, a 49mm size. It has a huge casing because the battery is huge on it. And also, you could go scuba diving with it. You'll be able to go in extreme temperatures, hotter or colder. And we also got the AirPods Pro 2, which is at $249, which is they'll have a new H2 chip along with a low distortion audio driver and custom amplifier for improved sound. You'll be able to use the front camera on your iPhone to create a customized spatial audio profile, while other features like active noise cancellation have been improved. Battery life is down 6 hours of playback. Alrighty. And we also got iOS 16 that is being released September 12th. And we also have, let's see, another article coming from The Verge that talks about the price increase I was talking about earlier. So in the UK, the iPhone 14 will now cost €849, where the 13 started at $779. And the Apple Watch is less of a jump, but it's still more expensive. The Series 8 is starting at €419, up from €316. In Ireland, the previous iPhone was at €999, €909. Hold on. Oh, it went from €909 to €1,019. And so France, Italy, a lot of countries are going up in price. It was just the US, apparently, in Canada. And apparently, they're saying that because of currency conversion. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. If anything, like you guys promised, that the price is the same, but you lied, saying that it's not the same. But yeah, it is what it is. And apparently in China, it kept the prices the same. So, of course, if they did it over there, they would have went off on them. But they didn't. They did it on purpose. Like the same way Sony is raising the prices on the PS5, like we talked about previously. But nobody else is doing it, just them. They blamed that on inflation. They knew why didn't they raise the prices here? Oh, wait, maybe because you guys are going to get a little shit for it, like literally. No caps. And your competition will take advantage of that. Plain and simple. But let's see. Speaking of Apple, Apple is apparently in hot water with Brazil's Justice Ministry for not including charging adapters in the box with their new iPhones. Well, this has been the case for several years, according to a new piece of legislation from the governmental body. Apple's lack of an in-box charging adapter is a deliberate discriminatory practice against consumers, which we know that. As a result of the ministry's ruling, Brazil is freezing the sale of all iPhone models that have launched since 2020, starting with the iPhone 12. And it's fining Apple for over 12 million Brazilian reals, which equate to roughly 2.3 million US dollars. And apparently, of course, they're saying, oh, it'll be better on the environment. It's all lies. And literally they said there's no evidence to support your claim that it's better for the environment. Hopefully it'll change everywhere else, where it'll force them to put chargers in the box as well. And not only Apple, because everybody started following suit. Samsung recently, because I have the S21 and it just came with the cable. S21 Ultra 5G. We have Motorola, and a lot of people are just following Apple's lead with just including the cables and the boxes. Hopefully this will change a lot of things, not just in Brazil but worldwide. Alright, so there is a Google event that is taking place October 6th at 10 a.m. Eastern that will feature the latest additions to the family of devices, such as the Pixel 7, which is the next marquee flagship smartphone. And we have another event that is taking place October 11th from Meta. Their Meta Connect Developer Conference will be held virtually. Coming from Road to VR, Instagram is testing a new response feature a repost feature with select users soon. Finally. Sheesh, I've been waiting for that. All right, we have some new updates for Insta360's latest 360 camera. Will come with a bigger screen upgrade. Their X3, an all-in-one 360 camera that is a successor to the One X2, released back in 2020. The biggest upgrade, of course, is the screen. It's a lot bigger. Some subtle improvements. It's at $449. It's more expensive than its predecessor, but it still has the same 5.7 max resolution as the X2. But of course, little upgrades. The camera is getting a half-inch sensor update. Lenses, few tweaks, and little bits and pieces. All right, Uber Eats and Nora are making autonomous food deliveries in Texas and California in a 10-year partnership. All right, we have Ford is updating their Blue Cruise driver assist with hands-free lane changing, which is on par apparently with GM Super Cruise and Tesla's autopilot systems. It'll arrive this fall, Blue Cruise version 1.2. We have GameStop's crypto era is bringing FTX gift cards to its video game stores. And a new partnership with the crypto exchange on Wednesday. And lastly, we have DraftKings has launched the Rainmakers NFT program, or I should say, fantasy football program. And I guess that's it for tech. Now we're gonna move on to entertainment. Alrighty, folks. As I said, we have even more D223 news for you folks, but this is entertainment related. We have Disney and Pixar, everything that was announced at the showcase. We have, of course, it's from IGN, Inside Out 2, the sequel to Inside Out. Is in very early the production is coming out in summer of 2024. Wow, 2 years from now. All right. We have Wish, the original Disney film was announced for 2023. We have Pixar announces Elio, a sci-fi movie coming in spring 2024. Walt Disney Animation Studios is partnering up with Outside Studio for Iwaju, set a new animated series set in Africa. We have Pixar has shared some details on the first original long-form series, Win or Lose. We have Elemental 2023, the Pixar movie gets its first trailer and cast has been announced. We have the first footage of The Little Mermaid, the live-action remake. It'll star Jacob Tremblay as Flounder, Aquafina as Scuttle, Melissa McCarthy as the evil Ursa, and Javier Bardem as King Triton, and more. King Triton, my bad. We have Mufasa, the Lion King, gets its first trailer. It's a prequel to the beloved animated film, The Lion King. It's set for our 2024 release date. We have a live-action Snow White that's coming in 2024. We got a first look at Disney's Peter Pan and Wendy. A new poster streaming in 2023 on Disney Plus. We have a trailer for The Haunted Mansion. We have a trailer for the Disenchant cast. Disenchanted? Oh, I read that wrong. We have a new trailer for the Hocus Pocus 2. And that's about it for that front. But the news isn't over just yet. We have Dancing with the Stars season 33 that is coming to Disney Plus. It's making its debut on September 19th. Alright, we're moving on to the Emmys now, folks. We have the winners of the 2022 Creative Arts Emmys. Alright. Alright. Okay, we'll get into the highlights, folks. We're not going to announce the entire winning list. All right, so the first ceremony. So a big win for Peter Jackson's The Battle. The Beatles get back documentaries. The Adele One Night Only variety special, and the Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show from last year. Landing musicians Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, Adele, and Eminem their first Emmy wins and making them each a Tony away from a EGOT sweep. Additionally, Barack Obama became the first U.S. president to win a competitive Emmy as a outstanding narrator for Netflix Our Great National Parks. And RuPaul made history once again, extending his Emmy streak as the most winning black artist with a record 7th consecutive win for outstanding host for a reality or competition program. All right, so let's see. Where's the one that I'm looking for? T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman won outstanding character for voiceover performance for Star Lord T'Challa. And the other one I'm looking for, let's see. Where are you? We talked about that. Then we talked about Obama. Where are you? Lisa won a lot of awards. Sheesh. Kudos to her. Crumble Karaoke, the series on Apple TV Plus. One outstanding short from a comedy, drama, or variety series. Okay, interesting. I don't want a good amount of wins as well. Um, hmm, well, Squid Game won outstanding guest actress in a drama series for Lee Yu Mi. Stranger Things won outstanding music supervision. Squid Game also won outstanding production design for a narrative contemporary program, 1 hour or more. Stranger Things also won outstanding prosthetic and makeup. Uh, Moon Knight won outstanding sound editing for a limited or anthology series or movie. Let me think. I'm missing somebody. I couldn't find it. Hmm. Nope, not what I want. Let's see if we could find it here. Nope, it's not it. Let's see. News. Come on. Hopefully this will have it from Collider. Oh, here it is. Arcane won Outstanding Animated Program. That's the one I was looking for. Sheesh. Okay, thank you for that. All right. Speaking of the Emmys, the Emmys premiere will take place September 12th at 8 Central. So let's see. Let's go to 8 Central. Hold on. Let me see. The red carpet will take place at 6 Central if you guys are interested. Let's see. Let's 7 a.m. Hold on, let me see something. That Emmys. Okay, here it is. 8 p.m. Eastern. I figured on Monday's September 12th. It'll air on Fox, and it'll be available to stream on Hulu. The host will be Saturday Night Live's Keenan Thompson. Okay, so we're done on that. Next, we have a poster update, as well as a plot summary for Black Adam, coming from IGN. I should say a Twitter account for Black Adam. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Let's see, what do we have here? We have the Cyberpunk Edge Runner's English cast that was released alongside the new trailer. We have the cast are as follows. We have Zach Aguilar, Amy Liu, William C. Stevens, Mary Westbrook, Stephanie Wong, Ian James Corlett, Alex Cazares, Matthew Mercer, Gloria Garello, Borch Etienne, and this one, you're gonna know it. How do you pronounce his name again? Giancarlo Esposito. Okay. We have Morbius, I should say, is finally on Netflix. So we're gonna, of course, we're gonna do a review cast for that. Maybe even a spoiler cast. So be on the lookout for that. All right, we have Amazon's Paper Girls has been canceled after season 1. Sadly, but surely. And next, we're gonna move on to sports. Alrighty, folks. So we have the UFC 279 press conference was canceled after a scuffle. After a scuffle, backstage between the two fighters. Oh wow, that's delicious. I feel like it's coming back up. Give me a moment, folks. Wow, came out of nowhere. All right. Alrighty. So that's all it is. It's just a scuffle. And the Saturday's event will go ahead as planned, and no fighters will face punishment. All right, we have the WNBA finals that are are set. Late on Thursday night, the Connecticut Sun stunned the defending champion Chicago Sky with a fourth quarter comeback to steal Game 5 and their semifinal series 3-2. The Sun will now advance to face the number 1 overall seed Las Vegas Aces in the matchup of the two franchises still seeking a first title. Game 1 is set, and the Game 1 is set for Sunday afternoon in Vegas. And a new playoff format has debuted this year, as the league has scrapped the first and second round byes in favor of a standard 3-round bracket format. The first round was best of 3, and the semifinals and finals will be best of 5. And the finals will use the standard 2-1 format, the higher seed hosting games 1 and 2 and 5 if necessary, and the lower seed hosting games 3 and 4 if necessary. Right. It'll take place Sunday at 3 p.m. on ABC. All right, we have some NBA news for you, folks. Maxi Kleber will sign a 3-year, $30 million contract extension with the Mavericks, per report. We have the 76ers will reportedly sign Montrezl Harrell to serve as the backup center. We have NFL season is here. In the first game, we saw the Buffalo Bills demolish the Los Angeles Rams 31-10. And we have the Saints have extended Eric McCoy for up to $63.75 million, making the veteran one of NFL's highest paid centers. All right, so we're done with regular sports. Now we're going to move on to esports. It's still part of the sports segment, folks. That's why we didn't do this separately. All right, so we have the ESL Pro League. So day 3 began with the most shocking result of the tournament as underdogs endpoint. Ducked favorites Natius Vincier 2-0 was followed by Team Spirit taking full advantage of the poor form of ninjas in pajamas to whitewash them, while Team Vitality edged out a tenacious Fnatic. Day 4 saw an NIP finally shake off their jitters and be endpoint before Fnatic easily beat Spirit. The last game of the day was the eagerly awaited Vitality as Na'Vi, and Vitality came out to put on top with a well-engineered reverse sweep on the final day. In the final group table, Vitality leads the group ahead and shows it above the rest with 15 points and a plus 40 round spread, with Fnatic coming in second, 6 points and 4 rounds behind. The last team to qualify was Na'Vi, who seeked through desperate losing, despite losing 3 matches simply by virtue of their better round differential. Spirit, NIP, and Endpoint have unfortunately been eliminated. So with Group A gone, there will be a 2-day lull with show matches in between before Group B begins. Alright. And the Dota International 2022 Eastern European qualifiers, we have your results. And these are all from ESTNN. Team Spirit was the only squad from Eastern Europe that secured enough DBC points after winning the second major. The current TI champion will have the chance to defend its trophy, but Eastern Europe will have one more representative at the event. Let's see. So we for the grand finals, let's see. We have Bet Boom Team. Had a chance to fight for a tier 1 slot, I'm assuming, against Outsiders. The latter had no problems in the upper bracket after defeating Paris Party Mind Games and Nadis Vencier after they had to go up against a powerful and motivated team that was eager to win. Despite picking some of the best meta heroes, Baboom's Enigma made sure that the game was in their favor. Outsiders had a few glimmers of hope, but the team relied on their Phantom Assassin to carry them. Sadly, things didn't go as planned because Baboom started pushing early and prevented the enemy team from farming. After winning the first game with Enigma, Baboom decided to pick the same hero for the second game. The game 3, we saw we have Sonokio and the rest dominated game 3 and won after 25 minutes of play. Following the defeat, VP's roster will have to play in the so-called last chance stage. Alright, we have the Dota International 22 qualifiers for South America in Singapore. Following towards 1, 2, and 3 of the DPC, Thunder Awaken and Best Coast and Beast Coast, the first two teams from the region from the region to receive an invite for the international. Do powerhouses gained the needed amount of DPC and will head over to Singapore. So Thunder Awaken are and Beast Coast are the two big names that are already the favorites in South America. We have, let's see, the final. Hanari will have taken the third South American spot at the Tier 111 or T111. I thought that was Tier 1. So Hokari won the map and won the qualifiers. Players will join Thunder Awaken and Beast Coast in Singapore. We have LCS Summer 2022, the finals weekend preview. It'll start with the lower bracket finals game between 100 Thieves and Evil Geniuses. The winner will move on to face Cloud9 in the last game of the summer split. It'll take place September 10th out of this recording at 3 p.m. Pacific, so it'll be 6 p.m. Eastern for you guys. And the finals will take place September 11th to 6 p.m. Eastern between Cloud9 and whoever wins either 100 Thieves or what was E9? Cloud9. Wait, did it show E? Yeah, apparently. No. EG, hold on. Cloud9 is taking on, who's EG? Hold on. E9. Evil Geniuses. Okay. So we have the World Series for Warzone 22 of North America. So we saw How do you pronounce his name? Savvy Ultras, B-Blade, and Warsharks came out on top with the victory by just 0.5 points. With some of the best Call of Duty Warzone players in Europe fighting head for $300,000 in prize money. So we have Skullface, Hisoka, and Miyopa win the World Series of the Warzone of North America. All three are well-known names with the Warzone scene. And there's still the solo Yola competition where one player will come home with $100,000 also themselves. Let's get into this. Hold on. Let's search that up real quick. search. We have FIFA kills. No, that's not him. Let me see who won that. What did it say? 100K. Yeah. So it was FIFA kills that won the 100K World Series of the Warzone solo. YOLO in North America. All right. We have the World Series of Warzone has crowned a new champion. Let's see who's the champion. We did that already. We saw the European side. Why did they just give me a copy? Oh, we talked about the European. Okay, we already talked about that. It was just a duplicate. Sorry about that, folks. So we're done with esports. Now we're going to move on to music. Da-da-da, da-da-da. We have Blackpink that has revealed their Born Pink World Tour. And by the way, all these articles coming over from Billboard. So they have a full run of dates and venues for the North American and European legs for the upcoming tour starting September 6th, so it's already ongoing. Okay, now we have Justin Bieber that has further postponed his world tour, saying that he's still focusing on his mental health. He announced that on his TikTok, I believe. J Balvin has become the first Latin artist to headline the NFL kickoff concert. So kudos to J Balvin. We have Marshmallow is remixing Monday Night's football theme song as the ESPN's NFL music curator. It'll be released Monday, September 12th. We have a pre-album EP, Sad Songs in a Hotel Room by Joshua Bassett has been announced. Will set to be released September 23rd. We have new music by get out of you, Kane Brown and A Different Man. We have Nav and Demon, Protected by Angels. We have Ari Lennox and Age, Sex, Location. We have Louis Capaldi and Forget Me. And we have Yeet and Lifey. Ozzy Osbourne and Patient Number 9. We have Nicki Minaj did drop her Super Freaky Girl Queen mix. That has been released earlier today. As the breaking news. Joe Jonas is teaming up with Khaled for Devotion and credit song Not Alone. And their new single and upcoming feature film Devotion. Alright, and lastly we have the top 5 out of the Billboard's Hot 100 list. Harry Styles is at number 1 for As It Was. Stacey Lacey is at number 2 for Bad Habit. Lizzo's at number 3 for About Damn Time. Kate Bush is at number 4 for Running Up That Hill. And number 5, which is a new one, we have Nicki York and Daisy for Sunroof. Number 5. Alrighty. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, folks, if you guys are interested in sending us free email, here's how you can contact us. We want to know your feedback, your thoughts, even any questions you may have for us, or something else, read them on our Discord server, leaving your voice notes over at anchor.fm/TheImpactPlay, even via email to reademail@TheImpactPlay.com. It may even be featured on a future episode or even a special readable segment of the show. This is your chance to be part of the show. Let us have a conversation. Let us know your feedback, your thoughts, even any questions that you want us to discuss here on any topics you want us to discuss here on the show. This is your opportunity. But thank you guys so much for making us a part of your day. If you want to join our Discord, simply type !Discord and chat. Guys, we're trying to subs over on Twitch and we need your help. Share the channel, hit that follow button, hit that notification bell, and just leave us a review on your favorite platform. Thank you guys so much. Have a great one, and until next time, for all of you Tier 2 supporters and above, I'll see you on the post. For everyone else, have a good one.